instead of to my business. 2 months later, we were kicked out and we were back down to one Airbnb. But even with all these setbacks, I wasn't going to give up. I was more determined than ever to make the business a success and to prove that I'd made the right decision not getting a normal job. I started running ads on Google. I learned as much as I possibly could about Google ads, and that seemed to work. Property owners started coming to me. Was paid advertising the secret I've been looking for? I spent $7,000 on the ads over 7 months, and 4 of those ended up being suitable.
Hello, it's John from Passive Property.
But then 2 of those properties ended up falling through. With one, water literally fell through from the roof and caused a load of damp immediately after I'd just spent 2 weeks and thousands of dollars setting it up as an Airbnb. I could not catch a break. I did get 2 apartments from doing the ads, but that wasn't enough to justify the $7,000 that I had to spend to get them. Paid ads weren't the answer. Everything I'd tried so far hadn't worked. I still wasn't earning any income, and I'd gone much further into debt during all this to pay my own bills. I needed more properties. But how? Then, one day, I had a revelation. Instead of renting properties, we could just buy them. Brad had money, and we also knew other investors who wanted to work with us. We'd never get kicked out, and we wouldn't have expensive rents to pay. I spent months viewing properties, crunching numbers, making offers, before I realized that there was no chance we were getting a property at anywhere near a price that made sense. No one wanted to move during the pandemic, but people still wanted to buy. So every property was selling for way above what it was actually worth. And it just didn't make good business sense for us to pay over the odds. So buying wasn't the answer either. I'd been working my butt off trying to grow the business for almost 2 years, but the $2,000 a month income that I needed still seemed so far out of reach. And even though the business had brought in over $180,000, each property was only making a small profit. Sometimes they even lost money. Did I want to risk more of my time trying, or would I be better off doing something else? I talked to Brad, and we agreed to sell the business. We found a buyer who wanted to continue building on the foundations that I'd built. Brad got back the money that he'd invested, plus some extra, and I got $26,000. Quitting isn't always a bad thing, and sometimes it's the best thing you can do for yourself, because there's an opportunity cost to continuing with something that isn't progressing.
Our effort and time could have been spent in any other practical business, and we could have made, between our 2 minds, a good net profit.
I'd been going into debt while running the business to pay for my own bills, so every last cent of my $26,000 went to repaying those debts. But things are finally going well. I've got momentum, I'm earning an income from YouTube, and I'm loving every moment of it. You can unlock some cool stuff using my Patreon link down in the description. Watch this video next. I put a lot of work into all of my videos, and I'm sure you'll like it. finished.